Hello students, hope all of you are fine at your home. I am your maths teacher Priya Sachar. Welcome you again in my online classes of 7th. Today we will continue with our chapter number 7, ratio, proportion and unitary method. But before starting, I would suggest you all to like and subscribe my channel, so whenever I upload my next video you will get the notification for that. And don't forget to write your name, class, section in the comment box for daily attendance. Let's start with quick recapitulation. Ratio. Ratio is the comparison of two quantities of the same type and with the same units. If A and B are two numbers, then ratio will be A is to B. For example, if we have to find out the ratio of 20 centimeter to 35 centimeter, here you can see units are same and quantities are also same. So ratio will be 20 centimeter by 35 centimeter, that is 4 by 7. So ratio is 4 is to 7. To express any ratio into its simplest form, first we have to find its HCF. For example, in this ratio 125 is to 110. HCF is 5. So we have to divide 125 and 110 both by 5. So 125 divided by 5 is 25 upon 110 divided by 5 is 22. Ratio is 25 is to 22. Now next topic is equivalent ratios. Equivalent ratios can be obtained by multiplying or dividing both the terms, the antecedent and the consequent, by the same non-zero number. If we have to find out equivalent ratio of 3 is to 4, then we will multiply its A and B, that means antecedent and consequent, by the same non-zero number 2. It will come 6 is to 8. Similarly, next number we can obtain by multiplying its numerator and denominator, its antecedent and consequent, by 3. So it will come 9 by 12. Like this, we can find out many equivalent ratios of 3 is to 4. Next topic is comparison of ratios. To compare the ratio 3 is to 7 and 2 is to 5, first we have to convert these two ratios into fraction. 3 by 7 and 2 by 5. Now LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. Convert these two fractions denominator as 35. So first we have to multiply 3 by 7 by 5 with its numerator and denominator both. So it will come 15 by 35. Similarly, 2 by 5 we have to multiply it by 7. So 2 sevens are 14 and 5 sevens are 35. Now from these two fractions, numerator of first fraction is greater than the second. That means 15 by 35 is greater than 14 by 35. That means 3 is to 7 is greater than 2 is to 5. Let's start chapter 7, exercise 7a. Fourth numerical. Express the given ratios in their simplest form. First part, 3 whole 1 by 5 is to 4 whole 1 by 2 is to 6 whole 1 by 3. These are in mixed fractions. So first convert into improper fraction. When we will convert, 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 16 by 5. 2 4s are 8 plus 1, 9 by 2. 3 6 are 18 plus 1, 19 by 3. Right? Now we have to take LCM of its denominators. So LCM of 5, 2 and 3 will be 30. Now this LCM we have to multiply with each of this fraction. Right? So 16 by 5 into 30, when we will simplify, 96 will come. When we will multiply 9 by 2 into 30, 135 will come. And 19 by 3 into 30, when we will simplify, 190 will come. So ratio in their simplest form will be 96 is to 135 is to 190. Now sixth part of the same numerical, 9 whole 1 by 2 is to 4 whole 3 by 5. Again convert these two mixed fraction into improper fraction. Then 19 by 2 is to 23 by 5 will come. LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. Now multiply this 10 with both the fraction. So 19 by 2 into 10 will be 95. 23 by 5 into 10 will be 46. Ratio will be 95 is to 46. Now fifth numerical, write 4 equivalent ratios in each of the following. First one is 2 is to 3. So we have to find out 4 equivalent ratios. Same we have done in fraction chapter also, right? So first we will multiply numerator and denominator by 2. Then we will multiply numerator and denominator by 3. And then we will multiply the same fractions, numerator and denominator by 4 and then 5, right? When we will multiply, these fraction will come and then we will convert into ratio, because we have to find out 4 equivalent ratios. When we will multiply 2 with its numerator and denominator, 4 by 6 will come. Ratio will be 4 is to 6. When we will multiply 3 with its numerator and denominator, fraction comes 6 by 9. Ratio will be 6 is to 9. When we will multiply 4 with its numerator and denominator, fraction becomes 8 by 12 and ratio will be 8 is to 12. Similarly, when we will multiply with 5, numerator and denominator, when we will multiply it with 5, 10 by 15 will come. That means 10 is to 15. So 4 equivalent ratios are 4 is to 6, 6 is to 9, 8 is to 12 and 10 is to 15. Similarly, fourth part, if we have to find 4 equivalent ratios of 5 is to 6, then we have to multiply numerator and denominator by 2. 10 by 12 will come, that is 10 is to 12. Then we will multiply numerator and denominator by 3. 15 by 18 will come, that is 15 is to 18. 5 by 6, when we will multiply numerator and denominator by 4, then 20 by 24 will come, that is 20 is to 24. And when we will multiply with 5, then 25 by 30 will come, that is 25 is to 30. So these are 4 equivalent ratios of 5 ratio 6. Similarly, in 10th part, 11 is to 14. If we have to find out 4 equivalent ratio, then first we have to multiply its numerator and denominator by 2. Then we will multiply it by 3 and then we will multiply it by 4 and then 5. When we will solve, 22 is to 28. 33 is to 42, 44 is to 56, 55 is to 70 will come, right? Now sixth numerical, first part, is the ratio of 22 kilogram and 40 kilogram same as the ratio of 33 years and 60 years? So in that case, first we have to find the ratio of these two quantities, 22 kgs and 40 kgs. Both units are same, right? So 22 by 40 will be 11 by 20. Ratio form is 11 is to 20. Now we will find the ratio of 33 years and 60 years. These two quantities, again units are same. So 33 by 60, when we will simplify, 11 by 20 will come. Ratio form is 11 is to 20. Here you can see both the ratios are same, right? Now fifth part is the ratio 39 meter to 28 kilometer same as the ratio of 10 paise to 7 rupees. So here first we have to find out these two quantities ratio, 39 meters to 28 kilometer, right? So just convert into the same unit first. We know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. So 28 kilometer is equals to 28,000 meters, right? When we will divide to find its ratio 39 meters, instead of 28 kilometer we can write 28,000 meters, right? Now ratio will be 39 is to 28,000. Now when we will find the ratio of 10 paise to 7 rupees, here again units are different. So first we have to convert into same unit. We know that 1 rupees is equals to 100 paise. So 7 rupees is equals to 100 into 7, 700 paise. Now find its ratio. So convert into A upon B form. 10 paise upon, instead of rupees 7, now we can write 700 paise. When we will simplify 1 by 70, that means 1 ratio 70 will come. Here you can see both the ratios are not same, right? Now 7th numerical, distribute 98 sweets into 3 parts in the ratio 2:5:7. So if we have to write these 3 ratios separately, these parts separately, then we can write as 2x, 5x and 7x. So let the 3 parts be 2x, 5x and 7x, where x is a positive number, right? Now according to question, 2x plus 5x plus 7x is equals to 98, because we have to divide this 98 into 3 parts, right? When we will solve, 2x plus 5x plus 7x will be 14x is equals to 98. Value of x will be 98 by 14, that is 7. So first part is 2x, that is 2 into 7, 14. Second part is 5x, 5 into 7, 35. Third part is 7x, 7 into 7, 49. So 3 parts will be 14, 35 and 49. Now 10th numerical, the angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:6:9:2. Find each angle of the quadrilateral. Again, these ratio when we have to write in separate form, we will write as 3x, 6x, 9x and 2x. So let the angles of a quadrilateral be 3x, 6x, 9x and 2x, where x is a positive number, right? And we know that sum of angles of a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a four-sided bounded figure, right? Whose angles are given that we have let as 3x, 6x, 9x and 2x. So these 4 angle sum is 360 always, right? So sum of angles of a quadrilateral equals to 360 degree. Put the values, 3x plus 6x plus 9x plus 2x is equals to 360 degree. When we will solve, 20x is equals to 360 degree and x is equals to 360 by 20. When we will solve, 18 will come. So angles are 3x, 3 into 18, that is 54 degree, 6x, 6 into 18, 108 degree, 9x, 9 into 18, 162 degree and 2x, 2 into 18, 36 degree. So angles of a quadrilateral are 54 degree, 108 degree, 162 degree and 36 degree. Now sum number 11. The length and breadth of a rectangular hall are 210 meter by 70 meters. Means length is 210 meter is given and breadth is given 70 meter. Find the ratio of first part its breadth to its length. Second part its length to its perimeter. So length is 200 meter, breadth is 70 meter is given. and we know that perimeter of a rectangular hall is 2L plus B. By this formula we can find out the perimeter of rectangular hall, right? Instead of length we will put 210, instead of B we will put 70. So 2 into 210 plus 70. When we will solve, first add these two inside the bracket. First solve, 210 plus 70 will be 280. 280 into 2 will be 560 meters, right? Now in first part we have to find the ratio of its breadth to its length. First quantity they are asking for breadth. So breadth is always in numerator, right? This you always keep it in your mind that which quantity they are asking first is always numerator, right? So breadth upon length is 70 by 210. When we will simplify, 1 by 3 will come, that is 1:3. Now second part, in second part we have to find the ratio of its length to its perimeter. So length is 210 by its perimeter is 560. 210 by 560, 0 to 0 cancels, 7 3s are 21, 7 8s are 56. 3 by 8, ratio is 3:8. Clear? Now I am giving you some numericals from exercise 7A. Do all these numericals in your classwork notebook. PDF of this home task and today's work is also available in description below. Right? If any query, then you can write in comment section. Bye bye. Take care.